day, Esther and Milan. Long time no see. I apologize for the delay. Yeah, been really busy in the past couple of weeks, and finally I have free time to make this video for you. Yeah, I looked up the pamphlet that Sifu Alex had got for the stretching. So as you requested, I'm gonna make this video to show you what exactly I would do to stretch myself a little bit before the training. And just to recap, so last time I mentioned it's all about the joints. So mainly I do the wrist, the elbow and the shoulder, and also your back pamphlets right here. So basically it's quite a lot the stretch time to do. So yeah, so when I started, I always start from something that close to my inner body, like my shoulders and my backbones. And during the video, I will show you the difference between what normally people do and what I do, and I'll do the comparison. So basically, the very first one, I do I call the wake up, like this one. So nice and easy. But what you didn't notice that when I do it, I tend to point on my fingers, like just these two, and just a bit forward. And then if you look my backside when I do it, I usually stretch out as I go up. Now if you look the way I move, my head stays straight, and I didn't like this one. Purpose for this one is because I try not to use my waist, because the focus is about the joint. Because if you start shaking, you start using the whole body, and you kind of lose your focus for the shoulder. And the second thing is that every time when you stretch out, so 1, 2, 3, drop, 1, 2, 3, drop. So this is I usually try to use the weight to balance that one. So when I down, and so I go up again, I go down, I go up again. It's like when you do 小念头, you drop your weight and you up. So that's give you the extra flexibility for your side muscle. And the second things I want to focus is this one. So when I do this one, I also do the reverse. And the numbers of the time I do it usually is 300, close to 500 for each one. So just give extra flexibility. And another exercise I can recommend you to do, I call it reverse counter. So one hand goes to this direction, so the other one goes to this way. So like, just watch, okay? So hands up, and go up, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now pay attention to how I do it. I don't do it like this. I use my center, so I go in and count 1, 2. Yeah, so I'll just give you some demonstration. So up, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the first part for the shoulder. I'll send you another one. Okay, cool. Hello, Esther again. Yeah, so in the previous video, show you the stretching of the shoulder. Now we're gonna move on a bit more about stretching the elbow. As you know, in Wing Chun, a lot of time we hear one thing called elbowing, elbowing, elbowing. But why is it so difficult when you try to do soaking? Why is it sometimes so difficult? It's because I'm speaking from experience. Is that your elbow, when it's very intense, it can hardly stretch properly. By saying that, the joints cannot work smoothly if they are not equally released from tension. So the first the stretching exercise, there are 3, even 4. I'll show you one by one, okay? So the first one I'm gonna do, I want you to put out your hands like this one. So the focus is about this one first. So what I'll do is you're gonna twist like the both side. Okay, just make sure your palm facing both side. Then this hand right here, you grab it. Okay. So the first you're gonna do, you just hold and up onto this side, kind of pull back, and you twist. So keep one thing in mind. So pay attention to my shoulder right here. When I do it, I always lower my shoulder. This will help you maintain the balance for each side you're stretching. And the focus at this whole muscle right here has to be straight forward. You cannot like bend. This is not stretching. This is stretching. So you always need to keep your shoulder down, like when you do bum sao and tam sao. So once you try your best to stretch now, and then when you're done, just relax. Now don't let go of the arm, and then you roll like you roll from tam sao here. You roll out. Now this time, the focus is this way. So when you roll out, again, shoulder down, and this hand right here, you twist the other side. Up, 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 up. Yep. When you're done, usually 15 seconds each, and then you let go, shake, 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 and then this time, put out your arm again. This time, this hand, twist the other side, open, and then you go from back to the basics. So you twist. Again, shoulder, always down, up, and just hold up to 15 seconds each. And then when you're ready, and you just relax, and then try and you roll out. You feel the tension, this part being stretched as you go out. Go out, and you keep pulling. Remember, the shoulder has to be equally balanced. Okay. Yep, and you relax. So while you're stretching that part, just keep 15 seconds each, slowly, don't take too fast. And then the second exercise for the shoulder stretching, the elbow stretching, this might be a little bit challenging for most of the male, okay, but not for me, because I've been doing for like over 7 to 8 years already, so I kind of build out a condition already. So next one, what I'm going to do is the focus about this part, this muscle right here, not your elbow, but more like this muscle right here. It will really help if you do this one quite often. So what I'm going to do is that you stretch your left arm first, and the other one you cross underneath. Once you cross, this hand up, and then you kind of hold, pulling down like this one. This is the side. I'll show you the other side. Yeah. Again, shoulder doesn't lift up, don't do like this. Another thing people do quite often is that they try to do like this, squeezing. No, the whole focus is that your balance should be straight, very straight, like when you do Xiaonan Tao. So it's all about the arm and the muscle focus. So your weight, when you caught your hands, you just lying down like this one. And see the side, I'm not doing like this, I'm doing actually straight forward. And this hand, we're just pulling down. You just do what you do. Hold nice and tight. When you finish, let go. And just kind of relax. Now for another side, we'll do another side. And then this arm stretch out, the other side go under. And then again, this when you caught your hand, right? So it's like reverse one, you caught. Okay, like you're holding a some sort of handle, like you shoulder, don't lift up, just going down. As you go down, your hand goes down too. So this one is slightly challenging, so I will normally do it as 20 seconds. Yeah. Relax, just shake. Okay. Now, that I think for the time being, just these two, especially the second one I have just shown you, it might not be easy for the beginning, so you will have to take your time. If you wish to introduce this kind of exercise for the elbow stretching to your students, just take it easy. Always take it easy. If somehow, like especially for boys or for men, because as you know, they work out a lot, so their shoulder and elbow will be twice as tenser than women in general. So unless they do very often, and yeah, that's the second one. So the last one for the elbow stretching, so I'm gonna show you. This one is slightly different. So what I'm gonna do is that you go up, okay? So this one here, but this one is actually stretching two parts. One of it is your joints, the other one is actually for your the shoulder joints. I just say shoulder joints. So what you do, you know, when you do guai zhang, so your the back of your palms goes in here, just gently touch, and then the other hand just hold and pull in. Just make sure your elbow is point in your center, and just kind of I'll show you closer. So when you hold like this one, you don't pull up, you kind of like squeeze in, then push in, then you pull it down. So another one, down. Another thing is that when you do this one, just gently put your palms in here, the other hand hook and push toward you, and then push down. Yeah. And the second thing, another application you can do is that you pull up your arms, and this one, okay, so my hand right here is like grabbing the fish, you hook the muscle right here, you kind of lift up and pull, and another one, lift up and pull. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the the elbow part. Okay, so I will do another video for the wrist and fingers. One moment. Hello again, Esther. The last video we see was talking about elbow. Sorry, just finished lunch. Now we talk about the last part, the joints of wrist and all the knuckles you have. So let's talk about the joint. So what do we do for this one here? The common things from my experience, I can see that a lot of people do the 小链套. They tend to just squeeze in as you go. But from my experience is that when you do boxal in here, the muscle from this side has been deeply, it's actually training your muscle right here. So what I would do is that there are a couple applications usually would do before I fully put myself into the 小链套 drills. And one of them is like this, I'll just show you. So like futsal, but the only difference is that you're gonna use your elbow. I'll just show you. This is my ribs, just right here. So you put your elbow in the ribs, just kind of not fully extend here, just more like you just hold it in. And then once you got here, you kind of hold this shape. squeezing and pulling down. While you're pulling down, you'll notice the thumb is still outside. So what you do is that you kind of keep in. So you pull down like this one. So in, not like this one. This is not futsal. You gotta kind of before your shoulder level, like about this part. Okay. So focus and change. So another thing is that the reason why I do this one here is because remember the form, like when you do tham sao, zam sao, guap sao, lao sao, yun sao, ha wang zhong. So the ha wang zhong, usually we do yun as a part, ha wang zhong. So that part is where the elbow needs to be in here. Because if here, there's no power, you have to be here. So I think you probably will feel that stretching as you do this one. So again, so looking for your ribs around here and stick your elbow into that angle and just maintain this futsal shape. Once you're getting, you just kind of pull down and toward you. And this one I will do is 30 seconds. Yeah, just take your time. Once you're done, okay. Hello Esther, thank you very much for your patience. So the next move for the joints is about stretching the palm. So again, what you do, if I'm gonna stretch this one, you're gonna maintain this pistol shape, and then you will see what you do is you pull out your palms and you use these 3 fingers, you hook underneath, and this one just put your index finger between your thumb and your another hand thumb, put it back, you just in and out. Again, when you do this one, you have to make sure your shoulder never lift up but down. This is side version. Okay, and the other one. Yeah. So you know when you do bom sao, bom tan tok sao. So when you do this one, you have to always make sure once you go out, shoulder down, but palms up. Okay. And 30 seconds for this one. And then as for the fingers, what I would do is that I kind of just relax. So one thing you can do, this is training your also the muscle here, is when you put your both hand up, palms up, and grab. Just relax. And another one is this one. Stretch. And pay attention to my shoulder. When I do this is to train the muscle for the beauty forms. And so yeah, that's for the finger part. The couple of other things I would do for exercise for the legs. Usually I'll just do normal one, like the stretch like this one, so you can see it. Yeah, and then also this one, interesting, very important. Just a couple more, but because I have time, I can only show you the exercise for up towards the body. And the last thing I can show you is the necks. So when you do, you put your actually I will do the next video for you because I think there's a huge crowd coming to the park very soon. So yeah, I will do it as soon as possible. I hope you like it. Come. Morning Esther, how are you today? Sorry for the delay. Yeah, I just got back home and yeah, we'll continue about the stretching exercise. I promise I will show you. So in the previous 3 videos we talk about up torso and including the joints, fingers, elbows, and shoulder, of course. And now today, I'm gonna show you what I do when like the floor is available. So for most of the time, I will be doing more stretching about the thigh, knees, as well as the tendon. But a couple of drills I will show you differently. So let's go to it. So to warm up, if you have space, we talked about the stretching like this before. So what you do is that you lean like this one, like this way. Okay, so about 90 degrees, like a box under my belly. So you see my palm is pointing this direction right here. Now I'm gonna twist it like this. And once you're ready, you just drop your hips slowly, slowly, slowly. Yeah. Again, shoulder will have to go down. And you maintain this position about 50 seconds. And that's the first one. And the second one is I call the pressing thigh. So in order to do this, so you sit down like this. What you do, you pull one of your leg in the back, okay, and put your front legs against your thigh, and then this part of your thigh, the knee points towards your center, and then once you do, you kind of let your back legs go in straight, as straight as possible, and then you kind of move your body toward the center. When you move to the center, you will feel the back of your thigh underneath in here has been pressed. So what you do, you put both your hands in the center and just clench on the top like this. Just keep pushing forward. You'll feel the whole stretch of your thigh and your back muscle. And then change again. So like this one. Pull your legs back, and then just back against your the other back legs, and then straight, and then center. You shift your weight from here now to here. Feel the pressures of the thigh, and both hands clench up and pull forward. Yeah, so that's the first row. And then a couple other things I will do while we're sitting on the floor. The second one is the stretching. So again, so legs equally balanced. So put one of the leg, stretch. Very stretched forward like this one. Then your foot against here, and you stretch forward. When you're ready, swap. Okay. Also, there's one I want to show you. This is one of the press up exercise I picked up from my Sifu, and just going to show you. We usually do the press up with fists only. Okay, so what you do is a 3-stage one. Okay, so primary is that just make sure your distance between both of the fists in the middle it's not too wide because you can't do like this. You have to make sure it's equal to your shoulder, equal. And then what you do, when you're ready, is you lift up and make sure the back is straight. Hips cannot go forward. Make sure it's straight. And normally, because we're doing a fist press up, so my legs, okay, I will only lift up one instead of two. So just going to show you how I do it with this exercise. So when I go up, hop, and this is a good way you can start using your Cantonese counting, okay? So we do 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. That's the cue. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Yup, E, thumb, thumb, E, yup. So when you do 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, that's 1 times, and you'll probably do 5 times for 1 set. So yup is sun, sun is yup, and just carry on. When you finish, just make sure relax, of course. And of course, for starting, some people will do kind of quick, like 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. But the focus for this one is to keep your shape and your position. So slow, the better. Yup, E, thumb, thumb, E, yup, like this. So that's the first pressing exercise. And for other stretchings, I would do when I sit down. A couple more is like this. So your legs together, and then you kind of chest wide open, and then you put your hands reverse. So this one going straight back. I'll show you what it looks like in back. So you do like this. Okay. So here, kind of bend and change. The other way. So yeah, that's the stretching exercise I would do when I am warming up. Hello, Esther. I hope you enjoyed all these stretching exercises I have introduced in the past few videos. And if you have any questions regarding all these stretching exercises, something you don't understand or you wish to know a bit better about how this exercise works and how to do correctly, or something you feel that you can give some feedback, please feel free to contact me by Facebook Messengers or my personal email address, which you already have it. And yeah, overall, I hope you enjoy this video, which I promise I will show you. So yeah, and have a wonderful, pleasant training with Sifu Alex from United States. And then I believe the seminar is going to be great. So both of you will do and work out more about how to improve ourselves. Yep. Okay, so have a nice day and say hello to Milan for me. I wish you nothing more but a wonderful, pleasant day and all the best of luck. Okay, have a nice day.